Welcome to the show. Come take a seat.
Hey there, collectors! Whether you're brand new to the vintage football card scene or a seasoned pro just here for the nostalgia, welcome aboard. Today, we're diving into the earliest post-war football card releases, the sets that laid the groundwork for decades of hobby history. We'll walk through the landmark 1948 releases from Bowman, Leaf and Topps Magic, each with its own quirks and charm, and then trace the evolution of Bowman's football sets through the mid-1950s. Along the way, we'll highlight key rookie cards, design features, and oddball gems that still spark collector interest today. As you watch, take a moment to compare the card designs across each set. This will help you spot the visual cues that identify each set, increasing your knowledge and helping you identify vintage football cards in the wild. Ready? Let's kick things off with the 1948 Bowman football set, the first true modern football card release. These cards feature stark black and white portraits, framed by clean white borders. No logos, no names on the front, just pure post-war grit. Remember, back in 1948, most photographs were still black and white. These diminutive two-tone cardboard squares would have fit right in with a young boy's expectations of the day. Today they may seem to lack visual excitement, but the stories and the history are infectious. On the back of each card, you'll find red and black ink detailing player bios and stats, plus a fun wrapper redemption offer. Hall of Fame rookies like Sammy Ball and Sid Luckman headline this set, along with the Jackie Robinson of the NFL, Kenny Washington. Importantly, short prints from the third printing sheet add a thick layer of challenge for completists. Next up, the 1948 Leaf football set, bold, colourful and a little chaotic. Leaf added vivid silkscreen style backgrounds and awkwardly colourised uniforms to black and white player photos. The bold colours give the cards a pop art punch, but the quality control was lacking, so crisp examples are difficult to find. You'll spot both pro and college stars here, including Heisman winners and future Hall of Famers. Variations abound, from jersey colours to name spellings, making this set a playground for error hunters and variation chasers. The copyright on the backs show 1948. If it says 1949, it's from the smaller 50 card, 1949 Leaf set, even though the front is the same picture. And then there's the petite and peculiar 1948 Topps Magic Photo Series. These tiny cards, barely larger than a postage stamp, came undeveloped and needed to be moistened with water, or in many cases spit, so kids could reveal the image themselves. Talk about sketchy production quality. These are obscure and extremely difficult to find clean examples. 1949 Leaf. Leaf was the only football cards maker in 1949. Bowman Gum had big plans for 1950, so while they retooled their print shop, the bankrupt Leaf half-heartedly reissued 50 cards from their 1948 set. The fronts are identical, but the backs have different card numbers for each player, and the copyright date shows 1949. Fast forward to 1950, and Bowman introduces full-colour artwork, a game-changer. These cards feature painted portraits with no captions, just eye candy. It's the first nationally distributed full-colour football set, and it includes rookie cards of legends like Y.A. Tittle and Otto Graham. The cards are still small, but the set was printed all at once, no short prints. If you're a hardcore vintage football card collector, completing this set is a major achievement. Here we spotlight the obscure Burke-Ross multi-sport panels from this same year, a quirky release that included college football stars and offered collectors a unique layout. Released in 1952 as well, with all new subjects. These are around as perforated single cards as well as the two card panels. Topps Chewing Gum Company tried their hand at captivating young college football fans with an updated revealing effect. Instead of making a collector moisten the card to reveal the image, they created a silvery scratch off lotto ticket-style trivia game on the backs of the cards. The cards are much bigger than the tiny 1948 release, but the lack of players who attained fame on the gridiron in the NFL hurts the interest in collecting this set. I still find it a challenge to obtain cards with their scratch-off coating still fully intact. 1951, Bowman continues the painted portrait tradition, but adds team logos and player names in crisp white boxes. The cards have been enlarged a bit and have more stunning watercolour painted photos in more dynamic posing. Given the added space for artwork, the set is full of Hall of Fame greats, along with the Tom Landry rookie card. 1952, Bowman small and large cards. In 1952, Bowman released two football sets, identical in design but different in size. The smaller version came first, but Bowman quickly scaled up the size of the cardboard to match the visual impact of Topps's new, groundbreaking 1952 baseball set. The larger cards offered more presence and helped Bowman keep pace in the design arms race. In doing this size change, during production, many issues cutting and packaging the new larger size cards causes many to be destroyed, resulting in short print status being applied to the entire large-sized cards in 1952 Bowman. This set is another landmark for vintage collectors. The 1952 Bowman large cards are considered artistic masterpieces by many hobbyists. Even a non-collector will be impressed if you show them one of these painterly mid-mod masterpieces. 1953 Bowman. By 1953, Bowman had refined its look with colorized portraits framed by a large football-shaped nameplate. The set shrank to 96 cards, possibly to help simplify the printing process. The backs include stats, bios, and even trivia questions, a fun, new feature for kids and collectors alike. How to spot short prints? It's difficult. The cards were said to have been printed in 3 equally produced sheets of 32 cards, yet some big star and rookie cards from sheets 2 and 3 seem to carry a short print label. Notable short prints are card number 53, Emlyn Tunnel, card number 43, Frank Gifford, and card number 95, Lou Groza. To wrap things up, we'll compare the 1954 and 1955 Bowman sets. The 54s feature action poses and a white pennant design, while the 55s go bold with solid colour backgrounds keyed to each team and a glowing aura of pure energy surrounding the players. Key cards to spot in 54 are George Blanda, rookie, and Hall of Famers like Otto Graham and Y.A. Tittle. In the 1955 Bowman set, keep your eyes open for Hall of Fame rookie cards of John Henry Johnson, Mike M.C. Cormack, and Len Ford. Both sets include key rookies and design quirks, easy to tell apart, and the backs reintroduce play diagrams. A feature from their 1948 basketball card set. Wait! They made basketball cards in 1948? They did. In the next installment of this series, we'll pick up again in 1955, where we're stopping for today. In 55, Topps finally gets their design department going and begins an epic run of uninterrupted football card releases that continues to this day. You'll love the colourful vintage cards that lie ahead. Stay tuned, subscribe, so you don't miss the next installment. Thanks for watching, and whether you're just starting your collecting journey or revisiting old favourites, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep the hobby alive. Vintage football cards aren't just cardboard. They're history, heroes, and a whole lot of fun.
It works just like a telephone switchboard.